just how bad this was. Back to you.
All right, News Center 5's Mary Saladno reporting live for us tonight. We want to take you back now to some of the most amazing video.
Yeah.
This is, look at this tornado as you're actually watching it as it forms and starts swirling around and pulling the moisture in out of the river there. And you'll see it. It'll go over a railroad bridge and then watch as the debris is just flying through the air.
This is in Springfield, and this is the Connecticut River. You're looking at Memorial Bridge to your right. West Springfield is across the river, sort of in the background of the picture. Springfield in the front of the picture. And then just look at that swirling water as it moves up the Connecticut River. Absolutely extraordinary video that we had an opportunity to see.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of damage was caused to the railroad bridge there as we're looking at that as well.
And the swirling debris right there. Now we have some more video for you of some of the aftermath in the Springfield area where there were just intense trees. Look at that. That tree is, what, could be 100 years old when you look how wide and big it is, and the roofs that are damaged. Oh.
Extensive damage in terms of tree damage, damage to rooftops on homes, and some taken right down to their foundation in this area. Cars tossed about like little play cars. It's just been extraordinary here, and we can tell you also that 33 people were injured in Springfield, 5 of them seriously injured and taken into surgery tonight, very much watching their conditions at this hour.
And we also know that there were 4 deaths, 1 of those from Springfield, 2 of them from West Springfield, and 1 from Brimfield. This is video coming to us from Munson, and again, more of the same, with trees being toppled over, cars being turned over. Munson was one of the hardest hit areas as well. We saw both of our reporters, Jorge and Mary Saladno, who were there and showing us the church steeple that was literally down on the ground. Much damage there. Look at that home,
and
practically
watch
obliterated.
This, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to pan to the left here. Now, you saw that one home that was just destroyed, and look at this one sitting right next to it. Tornadoes, this is a characteristic of tornadoes that I've seen over the years, where they destroy one home and your neighbor's home is still standing. It's extraordinary.
And this video, take a look. If you've not seen this, this is Boston. That is the Prue being hit by lightning. And Mike Wonkum telling us earlier this evening that it happens fairly often, but when you look at this picture, that is an extraordinary sight.
Like that. Let's get you back out live to Ed Harding. He has been reporting live for us this evening, and it looks like he has found some folks who've come out to look at the damage. Ed?
Well, I actually ran. My name's Ed. What's your name?
Denise.
Denise, pleasure to meet you. Are you okay?
Yes.
Explain to us, now you live right here in the neighborhood, right?
I do, right across the street.
And you live across the street from where we are right now, and we're at this is the McDuffie School. Mm-hmm. Were you home when this happened?
No, I was at work, and my neighbor called me and notified me that the tornado had hit, and it had hit my apartment, and my apartment had been destroyed.
And when you say destroyed, I mean, it obviously sums it up, but have you seen it? Have you looked at it?
Yes, I have.
And when you looked at it, what did you see?
When I looked at it, I was devastated. It had hit the back porch, it had broken through my French doors, it broke the glass, and it went right through the apartment and out the bathroom window. It broke the bathroom window. It totally, the glass is totally gone. The blind is like an accordion, and my belongings went out the window, some of my belongings.
My heavens. I mean, physically you're well, emotionally you are?
Yes. Yeah, it's very nerve-wracking, and it's very upsetting to think it's going to happen so quickly.
Well, here it is. It's, what is it, 11:30, 11:40? I don't even know what time it is. Where are you sleeping tonight?
I'm sleeping, actually. My neighbor offered to let me bunk in for the night, maybe a day or two, until we can get the trees removed and maybe the doors fixed.
Wow. Well, thank you. Thank you. I see you walking around with the flashlight. Our thoughts and prayers are with you.
Thank you very much.
Be well. Be well. Thank you. There's a first-hand account of what happened to the property. I want to, if you haven't seen, can you look at this? Look at this tree in front of the McDuffie School. Look how it has been snapped. It has been broken apart like it's a toy. And it's just been snapped in so many places. And how powerful is the wind that went through? Here's a log, and the bark has just simply been ripped off, taken apart by the power of Mother Nature. And this is the last thing. Heather and Liz, I'm going to get down in here. This is a tree, and I'm not tall, but you can tell how deep this hole is, instantly ripped out of the ground. Again, this is the McDuffie School in Springfield, where they're trying to put the pieces together, but they're dazed and affected about what happened in their city today.
That's an extraordinary sight, Ed. You know, it's 11:36 at night, and there's still quite a few people out there, Ed. Quite
Driving
a few cars
by
on the road.
Because you know what, Heather, people are curious. People want to see what happened. And as I mentioned to you earlier, and you know this well from your experience with tornadoes, it can happen in one spot, and a spot just a few miles away, you have no idea, other than obviously for news accounts. But that's the way it's been with a number of people. I live 5 miles away. I can't believe it happened. I live 3 miles away. I want to see what happened. I mean, in that small a relative distance, it's been that significant a difference. I mean, they had a rainstorm, and then here they had extreme physical destruction.
You know, Ed, when you were just talking a moment ago, it sounded like we were hearing some sirens in the background. Have you seen many ambulances and police cars and emergency personnel tonight?
Yes, and we're actually at this spot on the hill because it's an overlook to the city of Springfield, and it's difficult to pick up on camera, and it's unfortunate because there are pockets of blue and red in the city. It's like you'll see police cars in one area, and you'll see obviously fire engines in another area, and if you just stand up here in the hill, it actually, honestly, by now it has quieted down, but 15, 20 minutes ago, there may have been 5 pockets that if you looked around the city, you could see the blue flashing police lights and the fire lights. And I can tell you that a number of those were blocked off streets that we ran into when we came in here. So it could be nothing more than just they're blocked off and they don't want people driving through. But they're trying to get the city reopened because this is a city, this is commerce, this is people, this is their homes, this is their livelihood. They want to get the city back open again. But it is a massive cleanup ahead of them.
And just to underscore that, Ed, we have some video that we want to show you. This was taken earlier today in Springfield, and just really shows the power of what was moving through there. Is this a picture, Scott? A series of pictures, it looks like. And again, more evidence of those trees just snapped, and how a tornado just carves through a neighborhood.
We're told that this is near the arena downtown. These have been furnished to us by the Springfield Falcons, and wow, this picture in particular, just absolutely, the tornado obliterated whatever that building was. It looks like there was a home and possibly another building to the next of it. And look at this, the brick wall just completely gone off of this side of this building.
This is the debris that you've seen flying around in some of those shots, and the insulation that is sort of becoming a signature of this tornado. These are coming from the insides of some of these structures as they're ripped apart. The debris, the pieces of wood that we've seen a lot of plywood, we've seen a lot of insulation, we see recycling.
Look at the recycling bins.